Hey people that are interested in cats, the paranormal and things. So yes, I'm continuing on from the last video that I did. But obviously you're not going to see me do the rehousings as of yet. So I've got another unboxing, and this is the Creature Coven. So if I find out they've got a Facebook or some sort of link, I will throw that down in the description and obviously down here right now. So let's get this unboxed. Now I can't remember what I got. I did ask for something. I've slept since then. So what have we got? Oh, we have a sticker. And it's basically, looks like a mushroom or a toadstool in a dome. That there. And then we get inside. And we have an acrylic beetle. That's cool. Get in. And get in. So, oh yes, I remember. I have got emerald roaches. That's cool. So I'll be happy to set them up. Chances are I'm going to set these up later. I'm not doing it tonight because it's pretty late, but I will set these up, and I'll probably set them up later on in this video. But yeah, they look pretty cool, and I'll show you them down afterwards. That's cool. And again, Creature Coven. And some more of these. This is another lot of them. And these are the pink dragon millipedes. So I've already got some, but I wanted more. And they just needed to be bought. So again, when I add them to my other ones, I will show you. So I am back. Right, I'm only doing some of my creatures, rehousing them. Oh, and the frogs are having a chat as well. But this is what I've made up so far. Brachys, Huane, Asian fawn. It's an old world and it's from Thailand. Yes, it is pretty big for 1 to 2 centimeters, but I've made it quite big because they grow fast. Most Asians do. So I'm going to see if I can get them out of there and straight into their enclosure. But you never know, because things can go pear-shaped. Because, as I always say, working with animals, yeah. And I've done the same thing again. I have got water dish, which I have put sphagnum moss in. So there we go. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to try and get them out of here. Yeah, this is going to hopefully go okay. But you never know. Anything could happen. Now, normally these can be quite fast. Because as you can probably tell, it's not my first rodeo opening one of these. This is probably my 4th or 5th one. Where are you? There you are. It's more of a case of blink or you miss it. There they are. Usually they're this nice orange colour, so if I can show you one of my ones I've already got, but that's what it looks like at the moment. It's a nice dark colour. So this one, I'm going to take them down and put them in there. Where the fudge do you think you're going? In you go. Oh, down you go. And in. They're gone. Yes, they'll probably be lost in there for ages, but I'm just happy that they are safely done. You probably won't be able to see where they are, or maybe you can. No, they've done a runner. But simple thing is, on to the next one. Let's put that one there. So the next one we shall do is the Harpartica polka piece. I can't say it, but I do actually have one of these. I thought I didn't, but I do. Oh no, I did say I had one of these. It's a bit bigger, and you can actually see the colours on the one I've got. So anyway, it's the golden blue leg baboon, and it's an old world from South Africa. See, I put these things on there to remind myself, because I do have little bits of memory problems. So I just do things to help me. So basically, again, water dish. Now these like to be on top, or they like to go and bury themselves down. So maybe I should hand them a spade later so they can start digging their way down. So let's have a look if I can find them up on my... Oh, I've rehoused the wrong one. Notice my mistake. I just put the hattie in that one. Right, let's start again. I actually just looked back on myself. I thought I'd made a mistake. It was actually the hattie that I actually put in there. There's Syropagus species hattie. So I put it in there and looked at the wrong thing. What a spanner. But that's what's in there. The hattie. Oh, notice my mistake that I put the hattie in here when it's meant to be the Huani. So I'm going to try and get them out, because mistakes are made, and the thing is, I am tired. So I'm going to try and catch them up. Got them. I've taken them out, and my mistake is sorted. Now I will get the correct tarantula. Sheesh. It's because I'm tired that I made that mistake. Now let's put the correct tarantula in there. This is the Huani. Funny thing is, I've got four of the flipping hatties. Yes, I'm so not clever. So anyway, let's get this one out. Right. I can see something in there. I can see. Oh. I was going to say, because normally they're like an orangey colour. Oh, you're a fair size. These do like digging, and they are known to be fast, and still an Asian species. Come on, you. What are you doing? Come on, down you go. Come on, I know. Down you go. Yes, it was a little bit lethargic, but I prefer it to be like that, because they can be fast. I actually had a mature female, and I did actually, whoops, wrong lid, give her away. And believe me, when I first got her, it was a case of, oh my days, that is very, very fast. And she was. To the point that I was feeding her and the food jumped out near my hand. Well, she quickly dived out and grabbed the food. And there's me going, ah! It was the funniest thing. Oh, she is a thirsty. Well, I say she, but they are thirsty. They are having a drink. That's what's up with them. They want a drink. So at least they're in the correct enclosure. I will turn it around. Now that's a Huani. Flipping heck. Let's do the Hattie this time. Let's just make sure I'm putting in the right one. Yes. One Hattie. Bye-bye. Come on, you pen in the bum. I'm going to drop this down. Come on, you. Out you come. And off they go. Lid on. Started. Now these do like to climb up and they will bury down as well. So let me just zoom out again. It is in there somewhere. And Hatties are normally a dark colour. I should have realised that in the first place. But no. It just proves mistakes are easily made. Next. So I'm just carrying on. Now we're doing the NHPUK, or the golden-legged baboon. Golden blue-legged baboon. Now I did actually manage to take a picture of one of mine before it did a disappearing act. So let me just, here we go. So this is it. Make sure I've got my tickling stick. Bring this over. Zoom in. And oh, it's made a web. Oh, isn't it cute? But the colour of these are beautiful. Right, you. Got a nice home. So you go straight down. Down you go. Yep, that way you numpty. There we go. And they've gone. But let's just check. Because I have had things hide in the tissue. There you go. They have definitely gone down. So let's get the lid on. And I will try and insert some pictures in between me rehousing them. Now this one I have done. Now this one I've never owned before. And it's the Dancing Earth Tiger. Or it's the Orphanoptus species Utai Fanai. And it's Old World from Thailand. Yep. So, nine it in a bit. Yeah. Now let's see if I can find them. Here they are. And away we go. This out. Do this. Take it out slowly. Yeah, I'm not using the tweezers because I felt like I was nearly squishing them. Right. Doing it slowly. Because, oh, I see a shape. I see something. Oh, there they are. This one looks a bit upset. A little bit, as in not wanting to do anything bad, just feeling a little bit worried. So come on, you, go down. There we go. And straight in. Don't know whether you can see them in there. Oh, yeah, there they are. So the big lad of all the moisture in there to keep them hydrated. And we go on with the lid. Sorted. Next. I love it when I'm on a roll. Oh, fudge. Now, this is going to be for the versicolor. Now, we all know what versicolors are like. They are little gits. They just, I don't know, they've just got one of these things where they just have to run. I don't think I've known one that's ever not run. They just have to do it. It must be in their DNA or something. So, tub. Bring this over here. Bring this out. I did actually have my P Metallica in there before. Cleaned it out because my P Metallica had shed and got quite big. So all cleaned out and ready for its new occupant. One thing I love is their pretty blue colour. Where do you think you're going? Every time. Every time. Without fail. Right, you. Bed. Come on. You've got a nice new home. Fresh water. A bed with your name on. Come on, you. Down you go. Come on. Versicolors. I love them. I think they're great, but damn. And I have actually witnessed one of me, I think it's my female. I've actually witnessed her jumping because versicolors do jump. Where the fudge do you think you're going? Get back in your house. Get back in. In. All of you. All your little legs, thank you. Can't get the staff, can you? Yeah, I have witnessed my female jump. Drinkies! Little thirsty spider. People don't realise when you have versicolors that they do need a bit of humidity. The mistake they make is, oh, they have to be without water or not as much water. Get me words mixed up again. But no, I find a little bit of water and they're sorted. Oh, sorry for that. I had to go and just put the camera down and just leave the room. I just suddenly started going really, really dizzy. So I just thought, well, maybe it's the heat, maybe it's lack of water. I just thought, make sure the animals were okay. And I just basically had to leave the room and just go and cool down, hydrate, had a quick drink. And then I thought, I feel a bit better now, so I'm coming back. So It doesn't happen very often, but if I do feel like I'm getting dizzy or not feeling so great, I just finish what I'm doing and just leave the room and just come back to it afterwards. Because I feel if you carry on, despite, you know, feeling a bit dizzy and all that, you could end up having an accident, or you could end up having an accident with one of your animals. So I thought, you know what, best thing to do, was to leave the room and just come back to it afterwards. I mean, as long as you carry on what you need to do afterwards, then as long as they're in a safe place, you can just carry on. Anyway, let's finish off this rehousing. So, yeah, down to the floor again. So I am back and resuming everything. Just check I've got the right enclosure. Yes, I have. To do this. So these like to bury themselves. And this is the sea mashali. Like you should see. And that's what they look like. I did spray water in there. So let's get them into their enclosure. So let's zoom in a little so you don't miss a thing. So let's do this. Come on, you. I do actually like the other enclosures, but I haven't got any more, so I'm going to have to get them, so then you can have a bit more depth instead of these ones. And it goes, and straight down the hole. No, there's no messing about there. Just get that on, make it secure. And I doubt we can see them in there. If we do, I'll be amazed. Oh, they've gone to the back. So if I do this, you can't see it because of the handles, but yeah, they're there. So all I've done is just put a bit of cork bark. There's a starter hole and water, and there's peat moss in there. And yeah, there's a bit of room in there for now, but I would like something with a bit more depth in so they can bury themselves a bit more. And these are a relatively dry species, but obviously are provided with a water bowl for some hydration. So anyway, on to the next one. So now we are with the Formeticus Ataurus, or the Cuban gold, which is there. And the NW is New World, and it's from Cuba. Now these do require a bit more humidity. They like a little bit in there. So I have put in here some sphagnum moss. There is a starter hole, which now I can't flip and see. It is down there. So we'll see how it goes. There is a water dish. Now, again, I prefer them other enclosures because they've got a bit more depth to them. But like I've run out of them, and I had like 4. Now this is a bigger spider, so it will need something bigger. So this will have to do for them for now until I can get them something better. So it means I've got to go to the shops. So this one can go in if they want to. Let's see if I can do this backwards. Now, the best thing about these is I used to have one of these actually, but it matured to be a male and passed away, so I was a bit gutted. But if I remember right, they have this lovely like gold sheen on them, hence the name Cuban Gold. I thought, ooh, and where the fudge do you think you're going? No, you're not going on the hands. Yes, 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 go down, go down. No, we go in. Thank you. Stay in there. We'll get the lid on before you have ideas. Now just hold this lightly and make sure there's no legs in the way. Hold on a second. Nope, no legs in the way. So there they are. I know it's a bit big, a bit small for them, but I will get a bigger enclosure. But for now, at least they're in here now. And yeah, they do start off with the same dark colours, most, tarantulas, or some of them will have like a bit of a pinkish hue to them. But this will have like hues of gold on it, which will be really, really nice when it gets older. So there we go. So what do you think of the mystery box that I got? So there was some repetitive ones which I'm not too bothered about, and some I did actually not mind getting again, especially ones like the versicolor, because I'm desperately after a male, and it seems that everybody else that I've been asking about, they're all looking for a male Carabiner versicolor as well, a male one. And I thought, you know what, I can't keep messing around waiting, so I'll just get several and just grow them on. And I don't mind, because they are quite they're quite beautiful creatures anyway. And I just love the colours, the baby colours and then their adult colours. They are just so amazing. So I don't mind having 5. I did have 5 before, but one passed away, which is just one of them things. So hopefully I'll keep this 5th one. So yeah, we did have one that thought they were going to do a runner, and then they just kind of like decided they weren't. Fair enough, like I said, the enclosure is not big enough for that particular spider, so I will get them something a bit bigger, so they will get moved out of the one that they're in currently, but at least they're in something for now until I get something a bit better. Also, yeah, as you're seeing, I did cut the video when I was doing the first 4 housings, because I came over not feeling too good. And sometimes when I've pushed on, that's when I've had ones do runners, you know, bolted off. Doesn't happen all the time that I'm not feeling too good and the bolt is just, I weren't feeling good. And in fact, there was a potential bolter, I just wouldn't have been up to chasing them. So instead, I thought it was easier just to put the camera down and made sure the other 2 were fine, and just leave the room until I felt a bit better, and then just come back and finish off what I started. So let me know your thoughts of what you think, or what you thought of the mystery box, and I will put all the details down below, and I probably would have put it on screen as well. It's usually quite a clever thing to do. But anyway, I think it was a Facebook, if I remember right, that I've got hold of. So yeah. But anyway, tell me what you think, and do you think it was worth it? Considering I got the enclosure for 35, and I've actually £35, and obviously the mystery box was 50, so it came to, yeah, it's at 85, and then obviously you got postage on top. But I thought it was pretty good. The box, the new enclosure, I've actually put a Poeclotheria metallica in there, since they'd got a bit bigger, and I thought, well, considering they're more of a dry species, and yeah, they do appreciate a little bit of humidity, I thought, you know, since they grow quite fast, it would appreciate going in there before I put it in something permanent. So it is quite a big enclosure, and it's got plenty of room in there, so I thought, yeah, that would do it for now. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.